It's going to be a slow one today. Feet are down like sleighs. Once we get on the major roads, we'll be alright. These back roads, you cannot touch your front brake in this at all. We're getting the bus tyres there, I think. Gotta be mad, absolutely mad. It's going to be back brake all the way. This has got to be the worst weather you can ride in. And on a bike, this is where your brakes can be lethal. So I think once we get off these main roads, just watching for cars coming from there, 15 miles per hour. Oh! And my visor already absolutely caked up. Ignore everything behind you, take no notice of it. Stay upright, and that's the main thing. I say once you get onto the motorways and the main roads, I think all of this will be okay. The snow is absolutely beading down on my helmet. I thought this road would have been a bit better, to be honest. And underneath all this gear, I'm well armoured up. I've got all my armour on. How Richie Vida done that in the Hebrides. This is probably like sunshine compared to that one. But this is just to show you, you can ride, you just have to really take your time. Your speeds have to drop. And really do avoid your front brake. Because your front brake in this weather will be a killer. So when you're coming up to your junctions, slow it right down, give yourself time just to slow down, forget what's behind you. And it's like that. I'm just letting the bike come to a slow and then back brake. The worst bit is actually my visor. My visor is absolutely steamed up. So who wants to commute to work, people? And what should we waffle about today? A ride in the snow. Stay off the white bits. The winter's here. It's a long, long time since I've ridden in the snow. I was in my 30s when I last done it. On a bike with nowhere near as good a braking as this. And outside the temperature is cold. Again, on my back brake, on my paddles. Now, little tip as well, when it's really this bad, on your gloves, spray silicone spray on them, because that will really help when you're riding. It will keep a lot of the water out. I mean, my gloves are quite good, but that just really does help them. And I don't know what the video is going to be like for it. I've got my action camera down on the left, which will probably see nothing now. My visor just completely steaming up. There we go. Down on the gears, back brake gently. As I say, once you get off these roads, I mean, these are clearing up, these have been well salted, but they'll still be really slippy. These roads will really be slippy. And it's worse, especially when you're actually riding in the dark like this. But this is what biking's about. In fact, I'll give him a bit of space. I don't fancy being on a three-wheeler the rest of my life. I quite like the two-wheelers myself. And how many of you put your thumbs up in your comments? How mad am I riding out in this? I've got a Lexus with heated seats, fully automatic, but what do I prefer to be in or on? Well, you've got it, the mighty NC. If you want to be a fair weather rider and go out in the sunshine, off you go. I say, for me, the worst bit is your visor. Your visor absolutely cakes up when you've got sleet like this. It's hitting your visor. Again, down on the brakes, back brake, not even touch my brakes, people. And here's the best bit. And this is where this NC750, the DCT gearbox, them paddles are worth every penny on there, because you treat them like your gears. It allows you to gear down with the gearbox manually with the paddles. Even in fully automatic, it'll still let you go down. A sharp sweep left-handed bend this. It'll have had wagons on it, oil, grease, and now snow. And we now enter the mighty M6. What a day for riding a bike. And like I say on these, the M6 and the 56, no different than a wet day really. It's just all them side roads. And the issue is, which I don't think we're going to have, I don't think it's going to freeze over. I think we've just got a bit of sloppy snow that'll disappear by the end of this week. But what a good bit of fun coming out in it. You know, sometimes you're not going to get that opportunity again. You're not going to get that experience to do that. And I know it's lethal. It can be very dangerous. But like that, just take your time. Let's see if we can just edge our way up slowly. Because this is absolutely horrendous. And I will show you underneath this Teletubby suit that I wear, which is absolutely fabulous. You can see the weather bone drying it, I'm really warm in it, but I do also have layers underneath. What a little journey. And as you can see now, you see the way the road's changing. We're back to really, really dangerous roads. And this is where people just do not understand. Even on 4 tyres, you're just going to slide. You're just going to slide away in this stuff. There's no hope for you. And there is something lovely, isn't there, about the snow. Shame my camera at the front won't stand up. Sorry. There's just something lovely about the snow. Those Brits love it. Global warming, as you can see, loads of snow on the ground. And I'm not a non-believer. I do believe in a couple of 100 million years this planet will heat up quite a lot when the sun expands. I think we're guests on this planet. We're here as long as it wants us to be here. We think we own the land we sit on, and we don't. We own nothing. Anyway, what an absolute ride, eh? Touch wood, so far I've made it here. I've got to make it in the car park, knowing our place haven't gritted it, so that'll be even worse than this. I thought I'd give you a quick insight in my amazing office and what I wear. Got my boots, 3 layers of socks. So once you've done your commute, this is what you have to take off. Now this is like the Houdini to get this off. You have to get one shoulder off, if you can, like so, and then that is my Teletubby suit, which I wear. And it's very padded inside, really warm jacket, so there's no protection on that at all. It's just basically a suit, and that goes up there. Right. Now the next thing, this is my armour, that sits underneath, so that just unzips, piece across there, again, comes off, and it gets hung up, ready for next action. The next, this is my jacket. So again, this jacket is padded. It has a little button inside the jacket here is where you would put your USB. And then on the final part, you can see on the hips, these just slide over the top of your pants. And that is what I wear underneath. Now, they all will help, you know, and it is better to be safe than sorry. And you can see all these expandable jackets, most of it, and they're probably very good, but they're very expensive. That kit out there for me total probably cost me a total of £160, and I'm warm and dry. If I fall off, I'm quite okay up to a certain point. Like anything, they're not gonna, nothing out there, no protective gear will totally protect you if you come off your bike. It's all relevant to do you come off. But something as simple as that is worth having. Right, people who wanted to know what I wore when I was out on the bike on the commute, now you know. Cheers. Well, you just do one other thing. So that's your helmet when you're riding. And it's always wide. So that's roughly what you're looking out of when you're in your helmet. So the old saying is, don't go riding your bike if you can't do that.